So my favorite thing about the CSP program here at Western Illinois University is the cohort dynamic. So one of my favorite things about this program is to see the growth within the cohort and how much we have come together and how much we've grown together. I love that we challenge each other every day. I love that we ask questions and we come up with new ways of how to better support our students.
What Tracy says a lot is stay unfinished. And so what I took from that is you always unlearning any systems of oppression that you grew up acting or doing. And so I think that's stuck with me throughout the program. And so I'm always unlearning different habits or different ways. So I think about people or systems, and I'm trying to learn how to be a better person, but a better practitioner.
Well, I've lived all over the country. One of my favorite things about Macomb is the balloon rally. And my time in the Northeast in Philadelphia, down in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, in New York City, nothing is like it. It makes Macomb an excellent place for a nice fall September event.
A moment when I knew that I had grown was when I was reading about liberatory consciousness and knowing that I could see myself in a lot of those qualities that it takes to have a liberatory conscious. It made me really proud.
One of the most impactful experiences that I've had in the CSP program is the theory to practice model that we use in our classes. I find that all the classes I'm in really do apply to my practice. Specifically, as I work in academic advising, I find some of the situations and larger themes that we talk about with students, from the theories to our counseling class to very different models and how they really, I can see them as I'm working with students and put what I learn in class into practice the same day. And I really love that about the CSP program.
One of the biggest challenges that I've had as a CSP student is being an international student as well. So on top of being a graduate student and trying to figure out what that means, I also have to figure out what living in small town USA means, as I'm from Canada. This has been a really interesting challenge for me and has encouraged growth in areas that I didn't even know were possible. Trying to become adjusted to the American culture, trying to figure out what different things mean that I wasn't aware of beforehand has been a really great personal learning experience, aside from the professional experience that I'm getting in the classroom and in my assistantship.
So one time that I knew that I have grown, it's actually been through the process of the independent study that I'm doing on gamification and student affairs. I didn't realize whenever I came into this program that I'd be able to do research on something that I was super interested in, but the research kind of took on a life of its own, and now I was a TA for a class and I'm actually presenting at ACPA, which is a huge thing that I never thought I would be doing in grad school. So that's been a really big point for me.
So some of my favorite things to do in Macomb, one of them is going to the plays, musicals, the different shows that are put on by the theater department here at Western. They do, I don't even know, probably 6 throughout the semester, so they're always funny and they're free for students.
One moment that I knew that I had grown was when Tracy was teasing me in his office and he told me, "Kelly, you used to be just this sweet, nice, white, innocent woman, and now we've turned you into this social justice warrior." And that made me really proud, and I know that I've grown.